Hey troops, Roy from Geeks Adventures, woohoo! Broadcasting from the studio of Lovecraft Wars in my workshop in my basement in Clintonville section of Columbus, Ohio. Woo! Anyway, and you're going, oh God, not another episode. No. Done. Did the epilogue. I'm taking a break before I lose my mind. And you're looking at this and going, oh no, another giant robot. Yes, it's another giant robot. I'm a geek and I'm a mecha fan. And specifically, some of you regulars and Mighty Orbot fans are looking at this going, wait a minute, that looks familiar. It is! Doing a Geek Project episode, the Mighty Orbots Exo-skeleton version 1.1. Woo! Yeah, baby! If you recall, and I'm hoping when I post this, I remember to put the link in the description below. If not, it's the episode from April 10th, 2017, okay? I did my giant homage to Mighty Orbots and all the different versions I've built over the years. And the most recent one that I have cobbled together is this one. The one that is basically a kit bashing, it's basically a repaint more than anything else with some little doodads on it, of a manga spawn figure. And also the fact that because I'm obsessive, did an origin story on my live journal page way back in the day, called Mighty Orbots Ignition. And in the story, it's a first meeting with Umbra and created in this giant, the idea of, you know how in the cartoon, Mighty Orbots is this giant thing. Well, when he fights Umbra, and of course, can't just be a giant robot. And ends up kind of creating this giant exoskeleton for itself to fight Umbra's forces and blah, 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 blah. So, of course, me being a geek, gotta build an exoskeleton. Yeah! The first version I made, I mean, it looked cool, but it was always one of those pieces where it's like, you know, there's always more that you can do, and that's kind of what the point of this version 1.1 is. It's not a rebuild by any means, but for the longest time I've meant to add more details, more bells and whistles, nothing really too major, but to kind of give it more of a pop, so that, I mean, you know, when you do a fabrication of any kind, whether it's a prop weapon, costuming, making miniatures, whatever, detail is what really adds another level of to the piece. Sense of realism, as real as a quarter-mile tall giant robot can be. You get the idea, though. You know, there's a reason. I mean, let's kind of really start messing around here. When in Return of the King, when they built the model of Minas Tirith, they built a model. They didn't just throw together, you know, the CGI version, because there is this giant, you know, the what is the term I'm looking? Schadenfreude. It looks cooler when you put the details in, okay? So that's kind of what happened here. Let me get him out of the way. Just added more things. I mean, structurally doesn't change anything, but in terms of just detail. So, you know, we got more stuff added on, especially up here. I really like how this turned out. Adding the little bits, got the little extra. I have no idea what this is, what the purpose of the white thing at the top is. It's just there. And even along the back and the sides, you got more little panel-y things, antenna, sensors, stuff, okay? Vents, cause, mecha, vents, right? Panel lines, woo! Sci-fi, yeah! So on and so forth. Get to eliminate just the simple blank line, so you get a little bit more. And of course, because sci-fi, bigger engine cowling, because engine, bigger, more power, and so forth. In the end, like I said, it doesn't change anything structurally. It's still the same mech. But, you know, it just kind of adds just a little more stuff to it. So let me show you what it looks like when it. I'll show it you again. It's like, you know, I wish I could figure out what the deal is with that left leg. Go figure, right? So there we go. Good. Okay, so we got that plugged in, and found a better way of adding everything on together is just to remove the left arm armor. Technically that piece, actually there's a little crack in the joint there, but I mean it's a bionicle piece, so worst comes to worst. I mean it still holds and junk, so I mean it still works okay. Worst comes to worst, I could just replace it, so it's not a big deal by any means. Let's see, we can plug this in here. Oh, no, this is how it goes. There we go. Yeah, see, there's less fighting to try and get it on. That particular arm just gets twitchy. So, yeah. Let me slip this on this side. And there you go. That's what it looks like with the exoskeleton on. In all of its 80s cartoon glory. But yeah. Yes, it's a giant chunk of plastic with junk glued onto it. But it's a huge, glorious chunk of plastic glued onto it. Anyway, there you go. And if you're wondering at this point, why are you working on that? Well, one, need a break. After completing, I mean, literally, part of it is from a lack of experience, but I mean, it's like 5 hours to get 10 minutes of footage for Lovecraft Wars. Yeah, you heard that right, 5 hours. I'm not kidding. Well, the filming itself is like about 3 hours, and then from there is, in my own amateur defense, sticking everything together into the program and going, come on, get it to all connect, yada, yada, yada. And then, I don't know if you call it rendering, but whatever the phone does, so it actually gets it all to come together and blah, 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 so I can actually post it. So it was funny. I still remember Joss Whedon and the Russo brothers both said this, when they completed their by contract requirement to do the last Avengers movie, both of them going, we're going to take a long vacation. We're not going to do anything. I know the feeling. In my own dorky, making really bad fan film kind of way, need a break. So yeah, on the other hand, you're also wondering, you going to do anything else with this? Maybe. We'll see. I've still got that fanfic. Got this. Got sets. Just saying. I don't know how much of a project this is going to turn in. Adapting that's going to be. And kidding aside, really need a moment. And also on top of that, because I'm giving into the way the biz handles this, it's a trilogy of Lovecraft Wars. Good news is, I've got notes together, blah, 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 blah. So, kind of have a general idea where this is going, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. There are a couple builds that have to be done. So, I mean, nothing, the good news is it's not anything horrific by any means, but just got to step away for a little bit for obvious reasons. And you're going, you step away from that to work with this thing. Yeah. And besides, it's precious. Anyway, I'm going to go because that's a lot of babbling. So anyway, yeah, there it is, done. And I don't know if Mighty Orbots Ignition is going to become a thing. I mean, it could easily, whether it becomes a thing as in, hey, here's an episode or whatever it is, or if it becomes a thing as in, yeah, I'm still thinking about doing it. We'll see. We'll see. Famous last words, right? Anyway, I'm going to go because I'm really tired and I should eat dinner or something. So anyway, hope you all have a good weekend. May the force be with you. May the odds be in your favor. And as always, always, be good to each other, okay, folks? Seriously. Peace. Very seriously. Peace. Bye.